YouTube just rolled out a sharing and messaging feature, and depending on how you are sending your links, it might be exposing your real name to total strangers right now. Here's what's going on. YouTube has a new in-app messaging feature, sharing and messaging on YouTube. It lets you share videos, shorts, and live streams, and have a whole conversation about them directly inside the app. Sounds harmless, right? Except there's a catch nobody's really talking about as a content creator. When you share a video using that share button while you are signed in to your channel, the person who opens that link doesn't just see the video. According to YouTube's own help page, when you share content this way, the recipient can view your channel, and by default, here's exactly what they can see: your channel name and your handle, your public videos, your public playlist, and your public subscriptions. Now think about that for a second. A lot of people don't use a separate creator persona. Their channel name is literally their real name. So if you are sending a YouTube link to a group chat, a Discord server, a text thread, anywhere outside of YouTube, and your privacy settings aren't locked down, you could be handing over your real identity to someone you never intended to. And here's the part that makes this worse. You don't always know this is happening. You think you are just sending a video. You are not expecting YouTube to attach your name and handle to that link behind the scene. So how do you actually stop this? YouTube does give you a way to turn it off, and it's buried in your settings. Go to your profile picture, tap settings, then privacy. Look for a setting called channel visibility for shared links. Turn that off. Once it is off, sharing a video the normal way won't attach your channel info to it anymore. There's also a second method if you want to be extra safe, and YouTube actually confirms this themselves. Instead of using the share button, use the copy link option instead. According to their help documentation, this lets you share without connecting your channel, even on a single video, without changing your global settings. So if you just want to send one video without exposing anything, copy link is your safer bet over hitting that main share button. Now let's talk about the second issue, because this one's been floating around for a while and it's related, but it's not the same thing. You've probably noticed that sometimes a YouTube link looks clean, but just that the domain and the video ID, but other times it's got this extra string of characters tacked into the end. Something like $SI equals, then a long jumble of letters and numbers. That's a tracking parameter. It gets added automatically when you use YouTube's share button to generate a link instead of just copying the URL straight from the address bar. And what it does is to tag that specific link so YouTube can tell where it came from, who shared it, and how it is spreading. People have actually tested this, and if you close a video and reopen it, then hit share again, that tracking code changes. But if you tap share multiple times in a row without closing the video, the code stays the same, which tells you it's not random. It's tied to that specific sharing session. There's actually a developer tool out there called YouTube Share or YT Share Anti-Track. It's a browser script built specifically to strip that tracking parameter out automatically, so you never accidentally share a trackable link in the first place. The fact that someone built a whole tool just to deal with this should tell you how widespread this concern actually is. So if you want to manually clean a link yourself, it's simple. Just delete everything starting from the SI onward. What's left is a plain video link, no tracking attached. Now, here's where I want to widen the lens a bit, because this isn't just a YouTube problem. Basically, every major platform does some version of this, whether it's adding tracking parameters to links or quietly attaching your profile info when you share something. TikTok does it, Reddit does it, Instagram does it. And look, I'm not going to pretend I'm neutral about Meta, because I genuinely think they are some of the worst offenders out there. Here's the honest reason why. This data is valuable. Every platform you use is, at some level, in the business of collecting information about you, because that information gets turned into more targeted advertising, better engagement predictions, and more money. A tracked link tells them who is influencing who which content is spreading through which networks, and who the actual tastemakers are inside a friend group. That's incredibly useful data if you are trying to sell ads or build a recommendation algorithm. So no, this probably isn't some grand conspiracy specifically targeting you, but it is a deliberate design choice, and it's worth knowing it's happening so you can decide for yourself whether you are okay with it. So here's your actual takeaway from this video. First, go check your YouTube privacy settings right now and look for that channel visibility for shared links option. If you don't want strangers seeing your real name attached to videos that you send, turn it off. Second, when you are sharing a link, consider using copy link instead of the main share button, especially for one-off shares. And third, if you see the question mark SI tracking code in a link you are about to send, just delete it before you hit send. None of this takes more than a few seconds once you know where to look, but it's the kind of thing that's easy to overlook until it's already caused a problem. Let me know in the comments if you'd already noticed this happening or if this is the first time you are hearing about it. If this helped you out, drop a like and subscribe for more videos like this. See you in the next one.